Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. Today we're playing Twiddle Storm Petal Festival yet again, but we're going to change it up a little bit. We're playing 4 Lorien Revealed. Draw 3 cards with island cycling of 1. So this is a big upgrade that I didn't include in the last list, and that allows us to cut 2 lands. So we're also going to get rid of the Brainstorm Ponder package and go straight up 4 Preordain, 2 Ponder. So we're just trying to set up our combo as soon as possible and then go off. And when we have a ton of mana, Lorien Revealed is really going to help with the fizzle rate so that we can continue drawing and drawing and drawing. We're going to play 7 untapper effects slash, not untapper effects, but ramp effects. We've got 7 enchantments, 7 bounce lands, and 7 ways to ramp into turn 3 Market Festival on the bounce land. So that is our entire goal. Play the bounce land, enchant it, start going off. If you didn't see the last video, you're going to cast cards like Ideas Unbound and Peer Through Depths, which are arcanes. You're going to splice on Psychic Puppetry, which taps or untaps target permanent. That's going to untap our bounce land with the extra mana on it, make a ton of mana while we draw our cards, stream of thought our opponent or ourselves, put all of our arcanes back in the deck, and continue looping and looping and looping. This deck is just really sweet, and we got kind of a bad run last time, and we're going to do it again. Plus these upgrades. We're taking the Moment's Peace out of the main deck, just trying to be lean and mean. Snap also is pretty decent against things that are like the Glitters deck maybe, because we can snap their Glittered creature. We can also snap other decks for tempo. We could have snapped the Hot Dogs deck or whatever. We got another snap here in the sideboard. 2 counter spells to bring in versus Ponza decks because we've got the 4 Muddle the Mixtures for the land destruction spells plus the 2 counter spells. We got 3 Blue Blast and 3 Weather the Storm to bring in versus Burn, and the 4 Moments Peace, 2 Giga Drowse versus Blue. So that is the list. Let's hop into the league. Don't forget to check out the Patreon, patreon.com/calicais, and do that like and subscribe thing. Leave me a comment. Alright, we'll see you in the video. Alright, we're here in round 1. I'm going to keep this hand. It's slow and on the draw. They lead with Swiftwater Cliffs, could be pretty much anything. We draw into the Dawn's Reflection. I'm just going to stream of thought them to see what they're up to. Let's pass the turn. No stream of thought. So with the Muddle the Mixture, we can cycle it for Snap, or we can also cycle it for our Psychic Puppetry. We can keep it to make sure the Dawn's Reflection resolves. Preordain for our opponent. They went top. So now I can stream of thought, get rid of one of their cards. They go for Spell Pierce, fine. The Swiftwater Cliffs makes me think it could be, is it Blitz? Looks like not yet. Or that it isn't, is it Blitz right now? We're looking for, okay, so both of these are probably fine. If they are a Blitz deck, I want the Snap. Let's pass. Cycles Lorien, so probably is a Terror deck. So we're going to be drawing the Dawn's Reflection. I think I'm just going to Peer here. If we're going to play the bounce line, we'll have to discard the hand size. They counterspell the Peer, that's fine. Let's play the Growth Chamber. Pick this up. Cycle the Muddle. Grab the Puppetry. Pass the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Brainstorm. It's 5. I've already used 1 counterspell, 1 spell pierce. But they were pretty liberal with them, so they probably have another one in hand. Kind of looking for another land, so we can play the Dawn's Reflection plus counter. There's the Terror. Wonder. They only have 3 cards in hand. I found another land. So let's go like this. Play. We're going to hit for 5. I guess I'm going to attempt to snap the Terror. Pay the ward cost. See if they have a counter. They'll probably use the counter here if they have it. So this allows us to play Dawn's Reflection next turn and then counter. So they did not counter here. So I'm going to attempt to Market Festival. keep saying Dawn's Reflection or Market Festival interchangeably. Surprised that they didn't counter the snap, but so now if they use a counter spell here, next turn we can play it again and then have a counter. There's the counter spell. Plays a terror for 1, passes the turn, 2 cards in hand. Dawn's Reflection again. We have mana for Spell Pierce. We also have a counter spell for their 3rd counter spell. Come on, do you have the 4th? They don't have the 4th. Okay. Now I feel fine. I'm going to take 5. He's not a big deal. So we're going to go for the ideas first. Okay. Land, the Growth Chamber. Pick this up. So playing the Growth Chamber there allows me to pick up a land that I could potentially discard to the Ideas Unbound. Right now, let's tap this, spiral in another land. Okay, pick this up. We have 5, 6, 7 mana. They didn't have anything before. I'm going to Stream of Thought myself one time. Put back some Arcanes. Muddle here. Oops. Let's unclick the Muddle, put back the Stream of Thought. We're kind of all in on this Ideas right now. Raw. Sketchy spot right now. Okay. I should have gone for the Dawn's Reflection first, probably, but then I wouldn't have been able to stream. We can muddle the mixture right now to get Pier, and then Pier. I'm like, oh, the fizzle rate's gonna go down as I fizzle. Grab a muddle again. Your name. Okay. On top, on top. So untap this and this. If I made some mana, I have to transmute for a Pier again. Looking to change some spells here. Yikes. Take the deep analysis. Deep analysis. Now we have to discard 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That did not go very well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But we got to keep our Psychic Puppetry in hand. We have the deep analysis to draw 2. And then as long as we draw an Arcane, we'll be okay. Go to 7. We dead to Bolt next turn. Draw 3 cards. Draw 3 cards. Another snap. Snap. You have a response? You don't have a response. I'm going to draw 3 cards again. You still don't have a response. Man, this is kind of wild. So we are going to have to discard 3 cards. So I want to keep the Growth Chamber. This. You can discard. Let's play this out. Grab an island. Stream of Thought ourselves again. We're going to put back the stream. Wherever it is. Stream, ideas. Ideas. Here. I guess that's all we can do. And then we have to discard 3 cards. I'm going to discard Evolving Wilds, Spiral, Reflection. So this next turn I can play Growth Chamber, pick up the island, Growth Spiral. Pick the island. Festival. Spiral. Okay, I'm just not drawing any of my stuff. Come on! Okay, Pier. Now I have tons of mana. Should be able to make it happen. An Ideas Unbound. And now this taps for 6 mana, so every time I Ideas I get it plus 3 mana. So I can pay for Spell Pierces and stuff. They seem to be out of counter spells. Now we have double Puppetry. We're going to untap both of the green lands. Now I'm going to preordain to clear the top. Okay, I want both of these. Top, top. So this time I'm going to do, wow, I'm only 5 cards in library. Oops. I wasn't paying that much attention. I was concentrating on my fizzling or whatever. And now we have to actually try to win. Okay. So now I'm going to go Stream of Thought, replicate U1. So there's an infinite loop here, but I'm a little bit nervous about them having interaction, even though they haven't done anything, because we got kind of bit in the last game. Stream ourselves. Okay, so we got to put back stream, ideas. Put back more arcanes. Here, ideas. Muddle. So we don't have a way to deck them right now. So we probably are going to want to get back a snap so we can, but that isn't going to matter. Okay. So let's just draw some cards. I don't think they're going to have a way to deck us on their upkeep. It'll be funny though. Okay. So when we draw the arcanes again, we're going to put back a bunch of market festivals and stuff. We're going to tap our lands for mana, make the mana, move over our things, set up that hand a little bit better. Okay, draw some cards. Let's get our last card out of our deck with the Pier. Okay, now we have 20-ish mana. Stream of Thought. You replicate 4 times, 5 times. Somehow is exactly the amount that I had. Okay, I'm gonna put back some stuff. Festival, ideas, here. A reflection, 1 snap. Stream, here, ideas. And then the rest of my arcanes here. Arcane, puppetry, whatever. I don't think it matters. Just keep pointing it at them. We get to see their whole deck. Now we're gonna have to draw 3 cards again. Okay, draw 3. Zoop. They're at 14 in library. Oops. So we're gonna go ahead and untap our lands again. Now I have a bunch of extra mana. Take the ideas. You could definitely set up your stack your deck better than I'm doing, but it doesn't matter that much right now. Naked mana. Casts. We're gonna untap. Luckily they don't have a Thought Scour or anything right now. That's probably something that we have to consider. 16. We have 2 muddles in hand though. Untap that one. Okay. Draw 3 cards. Let's go ahead and snap this for good measure. Boing. Untap these. And then Stream of Thought you. You gotta replicate it 4 times. No. 4 mana. Okay. 5. Yeah, 4 times. No, that'd be 20. That's a little overkill apparently on the streaming. Whatever. Point the Stream of Thoughts at our opponent. Get our stuff out of our deck. Look at their deck. So they are on... Don't appear to have any Thought Scours in the deck. It's just blue-red control. Crimson Fleet Commodores, Lightning Bolts, Screds, Augurs. Okay. They had a third, that 4th counterspell was near the top of their deck. Alright. So we probably don't need the snaps. We do want to bring in the Giga Drowse. And a counterspell. That should be fine. Submit. Alright, well, we have way too many market festivals. But we can go Evolving Wilds for a forest, cycle for an island, ponder. So I think that's fine. I'm going to keep that. When you're playing Giga Drowse in your deck, you kind of want to play as many blue lands as possible out, so... Okay, there's another reflection. That's the turn. Now we're trying to find a bounce line with our ponder. Grab a forest. They're probably not playing, what's his face? Oh, we could also just get our blue-green land. That one, it's probably not worth it right now. We just want to do stuff. Another Lorien Revealed. Okay, so we probably take all of this. Put the preordain on top. They brainstorm, play a land. Cast a preordain. Let's bottom and then top the ponder, cycle. Another island. Play the island and ponder. Okay, we're gonna shuffle that one. So we were just looking for bounce lands. Okay, so we ended up finding our puppetry anyway. We have 5 enchantments in hand. They play a Commodore. So if we draw an untapped land, we're good. Doesn't really do anything. Cast. Grab the Lorien. Cycle for our duel, since they're not doing anything. We're going to get beat down really badly by this Commodore. They swing in. And now I feel like we're probably going to die. Let's see. Play the Chancery. Pick up the Forest. Play the Market Festival. See if they have a counterspell. Yep. We slam in. We're at 10. Play another enchantment. We can pay for Spell Pierce now. They're going to lose Focus Me. Alright. So we're probably going to die. Monarch is a good card, especially a 5 mana, 5 power Monarch. So they're probably sitting at Pyroblast in hand and stuff, so we just didn't have a good start. I think I probably should have mulliganed. Pass the turn. They get in for 5. So now this is our only chance, and they have to have nothing. They have to have no pyros, no counterspells. Green. Make a green so that we can float it, so we can play an enchantment later if this works out. They have to have literally nothing. Currently they have nothing. So I'm going to take the Muddle. We have to chain pretty well here. Untap. They're just going to Pyro right now, probably. Okay. Darn. So what did we learn? This should probably be... We're going to bring in the Blue Blast over the Giga Drowses. Blue Blast can counter the Monarch. I guess I'm keeping. Play the Rimewood Falls turn 1 in case we draw into a turn 2 Growth Spiral. And then if we don't, we just play out the bounce land. We have double Blue Blast for their Monarch. And also protect ourselves with the Blue Blast later. They have counter spells for our enchantments, but what are you gonna do? We did draw the Growth Spiral. Let's go. Doink. Play this. Pick up the island. Love it. So what do we want to muddle for? I guess we just grab the puppetry for now. Pass the turn. We can use the puppetry as a mini Giga Drowse. Second muddle can be counterspell. Nothing for our opponent. Okay, let's go land for a island. Pass the turn. Opponent brainstorms. Play an island. 2 mana for an Augur Bolus. Okay, well, they reveal a Vapor Snag. We can peer and tap their mountain, causing them to likely use the Pyro. They didn't use the Pyro. So do I want to grab... I think I want the Lorien Revealed. Tap the mountain. Pass the turn. Land. Draw some cards. We have double puppetry now. So we can hold the Blue Blast for their Monarch, or we can pass the turn, let them Monarch, and have a much higher chance of landing the Dawn's Reflection. By tapping out here, it indicates to them that they're safe to play the Monarch. So, let's see. We have no way of getting an enchantment right now. Let's just go land. No shuffle. We're going to discard the Growth Spiral. We play a land. Are you going to play your Monarch? Not this turn. Okay. We're going to Dawn's Reflection. So we have Muddle plus Blue Blast. I know I have an Evolving Wilds on top that I don't really want. They cast a counterspell and I'm countering it back with the Muddle. I have Fire Blast, I have Blue Blast. They don't have a Dispel. Or a Spell Pierce. Alright, so now we can use the Evolving Wilds to shuffle off the Ponder. They get in for 1. We're looking for Deep Analysis, more Loriens. 2, 3, 4, 5. So the Terror costs 2 right now to cast a Terror. Plays a Swift Watercliffs. Just confusing card to play in this deck. Ponder. Trying to peer through depths. Back the Evolving Wilds. An Island. Cast that Peer. They have a counterspell, it gets countered. Ooh. What we could do actually is puppetry their 2 islands. There's a mini Giga Drowse. Pass to the next main phase. Cast a Peer. Untap our land. He isn't bound. So what are the odds that we can win here? Peer, Muddle. I feel like they have counterspell in hand, so I'm trying to get past it. Draw some cards. We have the Red Blast. We have the Blue Blast. Bam. Draw. So right now we have... Let's just draw cards. Okay, play the Chancery. Oh, I can't. Let's cast Preordain. Bottom this. Bottom this. Okay. We have to discard 3 cards. We have a Stream of Thought in the graveyard. I feel like I want to keep the Stream of Thought and a Puppetry and a Muddle. So this one, this one, this one. We get in for 6. Still no Monarch for our opponent. Now they have a Monarch. Dang it. So we need an Arcane spell right now. Trying to Stream of Thought. I'm going to Stream of Thought myself, putting back my Arcanes. Ideas, Peer, Muddle. Transmute for an Ideas. And then cast it. Do you have the counterspell? No? That's good. Here, untap. Use the green. And Ideas. Look at that. What a chunk. Any order? Yes. We're going to Preordain. Okay, I want the Reflection, or the Festival. And I don't know if I want the deep Analysis right now. I guess I do. Draw 3. Play the Growth Chamber, picking up a land. Festival. Now you have Spell Pierce. Peer through depths on tap. Another peer through depths. Let's do it again. Use a bound. We will pay now. Now we have 6 mana. Okay. Were they just sitting on a Spell Pierce? Let's Ideas Unbound. Draw. So now we have to Stream of Thought ourselves. We don't have a lot of extra mana, so we have to just put back the Ideas as okay. Make it some mana. A lot of our enchantments are gone. Draw some cards. Okay, now we have another enchantment. Let's Stream of Thought ourselves. Let's go 1 on you, 1 on me. Extreme, Ideas, Peer, Ideas. Back. Peer, Peer. And then Muddle. Attempt to Preordain. Kind of have to hit an Arcane spell now. Okay, bottom this. Top the ideas. We can get past the Spell Pierce again, but if they've been sitting on a red blast like our one opponent, we'd be dead. Okay, so we can keep going. Look at that clock. Okay, untap this. Yep. I love how you just keep taking so many actions. Now we're gonna festival. Keep drawing. Draw some cards. Yep. And then let's see. We're at 7 cards in the library. Let's keep going. We're gonna get to the point where we're gonna set up the loop, the deterministic loop that I discussed last time, where you have stream of thought yourself, put back ideas, and let's just growth spiral, put down this, pick up an island. So now we can, we probably want to stream of thought them just to make sure that we have counter spells in hand, in case they have a random thought scour. Okay, put back stream ideas, peer ideas. I'm going to put back ideas, 1 festival, muddle, and then start going more. Drawing some cards. I gotta rearrange my hand. I have too many cards. Whee! Okay. Making a bunch of mana. Drawing some cards. Doot. 5 cards in the library. Did not draw into the Market Festival. Some more cards. Still did not draw into the Market Festival. Okay. Stream of thought ourselves 1 time. Put back stream ideas, Dawn's Reflection. And then we're going to draw 3 cards. Put the Dawn's Reflection on the land. So now we can do it again. This is a deterministic loop. We stream of thought them, cast you, put back stream, ideas, Dawn's Reflection, draw 3 cards again. Just making sure that I had 3 cards in my library in case something weird happened. Go over here, Dawn's Reflection this again. Cast on you, put back stream, ideas, festival, sure. Draw 3 cards. Made a bunch of mana. Draw some more cards. So this way you can actually put your entire library into your hand. And then let's do 1 more time. Stream you. Stream, ideas, whatever. Tap for a bunch of mana. We used our entire clock. Oh well. I'm just doing stuff. Draw 3 cards. And now we can stream them. Replicate on you. So we want it to be 5 times 4 for 20. So we're going to replicate it 4 times. Point it at them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Press OK. Put back some cards. Yep. Put back some more cards. Doot. That's fine. I'm just going to OK through the rest of them. I'm holding my finger on the OK button so it auto passes through it. They're going to cast a spell. Tap on tap. Lightning bolt, fine. I don't care. And you can draw some cards if you'd like. GG. Got him. What did they have? Lorien Revealed. So this was not like a Turbo Terror deck. This was just like a control deck that plays Terrors and Monarchs and stuff. All right. On to round 2. Okay, round 2. On a new day. We're all refreshed. I had to take a break between recording, but here we are. We're facing Jeskai, and we're on the play. We need another land, so we're going to mulligan. This is an okay hand. We have the green source. We're going to keep this. Just put back the Chancery and pass the turn. Well, not pass the turn. We're going to play the Evolving Wilds, pass the turn. We're going to grab the forest, untap, see what we draw. We're looking to draw into think, yeah, I think I'm still going to put back the Chancery, even though don't really need the Stream of Thought right now. Let's pass the turn. We're going to draw into Growth Spiral. See what they're up to. Burning it up. Just sends 3. Land Bolt. Okay, Forest. So round 1, we're not really worried about land destruction. I think I'm going to just cycle the Lorien right now. Grabbing an land. Let's grab the Rimewood Falls in case we need it. Play this. Pick that up. So Chancery's on the table. We have nothing lined up for the next turn. We can just play the Rimewood Falls. And the next turn after that, yeah. Play tap land. Let's just go ahead and Stream of Thought ourselves. Let's just pass the turn. Hopefully don't kill us. Galvanic is a lightning bolt here. And another lightning bolt, which is bigger than the lightning bolt. We're at 9, so could easily be dead. Let's just make our enchanted land. Pass the turn. So they're on a Pinger / Prowess build, which means that Hydroblast is decent. Snap could be okay. Gets in for 1. Okay. Growth Spiral. Play a land. Ponder. Okay, we find Puppetry and a Preordain. I'm gonna take all this stuff. Draw 3 cards. Another Puppetry. Okay. Guess we have to float a... We don't have to float a green because we have the green land. Preordain. We find a Pier and a Lorien. So let's top both of these. We're gonna untap our land. We have 1 mana floating right now. We just have to take the Pier again. 5, 6. Tap this again. We have 2 mana floating. Another Pier. We're really trying to get to 6 for this land. So this is 4. Make a green. And then untap the land. Okay, now we can Dawn's Reflection. Float a green. Just in case we find a land eventually. We're going to Puppetry the land. We still have to discard 3 cards for the Psychic Puppetry. So I'm going to take the Ideas Unbound here. And then I think the best play would be, let's see. We have 8 mana, 9 mana. 3 plus 5 is 8. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can Stream of Thought ourselves 1 time. 1. Use green floating. Same target. And then we're going to put back the Ideas, Pier. We have a Deep Analysis in the graveyard, which is good. We would be dead to Fire Blast, maybe? They don't seem like they have stuff, though. We have to put back Pier, Stream, Muddle. I guess it's going to be a Lorien. Okay, so now we get to draw 3 cards. We're going to untap with 7 mana. Oh no, that's not great. Alright, well, we can Ponder and Hope, and then Deep Analysis would be our last ditch effort, or we can Deep Analysis and then Ponder. I'm going to Ponder. Okay, phew. So we drew pretty well. Let's float a green. Still just trying not to make land drops in case I have to discard, but at this point maybe we're just too deep, and that doesn't matter. Let's see. I'm going to take the Muddle. Play the Forest. We're going to Market Festival here. Now I can Muddle and then grab the Ideas. The other option would have been to take the Lorien. Okay. Now it's kind of happening. Here. Untap. We're going to grab our Pier at this point. Now we're looking for the 5-draw spells. I mean, we're looking for the spells that draw 3 cards. Let's float another green. Making a bunch of mana. Okay, we're gonna peer again. What do we see? What do we see? Kind of out of action at this point. Using our white all the time. Grab the ideas. So Lorien, like, has been decent, but still, like, kind of uncastable until the late game of the combo, which is interesting. I don't think we can just completely rely on it. And there's a Lorien. So we've used a ton of arcanes. Let's Stream of Thought, replicate on target you and one more. That's fine. And then the other one's going to go at me. So I'm going to put back Stream, Ideas. Actually, it's probably a bad idea to shoot them because they could find a lava dart. That was not a great plan. Here. Putting back my arcanes. Let's see if they find a lava dart. No lava dart. Okay, we got lucky. Peer. Peer. Ideas. Peer. Okay. Draw 3 cards. Alright. Now it's on. Now we have like no chance of whiffing. What we want to do now, I think, is go for getting a bunch of muddles in hand. So grab the ideas. Because that way we won't die to the potential lava darts to the graveyard. So we're just drawing a bunch of cards here. Okay, now I can growth spiral in this growth chamber. Pick up a land. Let's just pick up this land. Let's preordain. Bottom. Top that one. Growth spiral. Put in another growth chamber. Pick up another land. Stream of Thought myself. I guess we could go for the infinite now. Green. Okay, so we need to Stream of Thought ourselves with Replicate a few times. Cast with Replicate on me. So it's 5 total, so we need to do 4. We don't need the green anymore. We're going to shoot ourselves, mill ourselves out completely. No, we're not going to put anything back. Nothing again. Nothing again. Nothing again. Now this time we're going to put back Stream, Ideas, Muddle, Ideas. That's 4 cards. We're going to peer. Okay. Grab the Ideas Unbound. Now we have our loop. Make a bunch of mana. Right. Draw. So we have 1 muddle in hand now. We're going to Stream of Thought ourselves again. I guess we can stream them. Stream you. Because every time we're just going to put back in a muddle. So, Ideas, Stream, Muddle. Making a bunch of mana. This is good because we're going to see what kind of deck they're on. Draw 3 cards. Make a bunch of mana. Stream you. Put back Ideas, Stream, and where's the muddle? Muddle. Okay. Draw. 3 cards in the library again. Make a bunch of mana. Okay, Stream you. Stream, Ideas. 1 muddle is up here, I think. Okay, there's the last muddle. 3 cards in library. Now the last time what we're going to do is just put back the deep analysis. Stream you 1. Put back Stream, Ideas, and my 1 deep analysis, which is somewhere. There it is. And then we have 3 cards in library again, so we're not going to deck ourselves. Draw. Tap for a billion. And point the stream at you. We have to do cast with replicate now. So this 20 is 5, so 6, 7, 8 total. So now we have to do 7 copies. And then I'm just gonna okay through all of this so that I don't accidentally get lava darted. Okay, they scoop it up. So what did we see? Galblast, Swift Spear Implement, Synthesizer. So the implements indicate that it is a Kuldotha build. So it's Kuldotha plus the Dwarf. Interesting. So we ended up winning versus Burn game 1, which is the big game. We want all the blue blasts. They're probably going to raise us. What can we cut? I like having Snap as a tempo play. Growth Spiral is pretty important also. We can trim on enchantment. Oh yeah, we want the Weather Storms, duh. So let's think about this. Cut the Stream of Thought. They're probably going to bring in relics, but we can do a single stream loop with muddles. So do I want snaps? We need to cut 5 more cards. I will attempt to trim 2 ponders. We'll go down on a growth spiral and a snap. 3 blue blast, 3 snap, 3 growth spiral. So we're slowing down quite a bit here. I'll just do 2 snap, I guess. So 5 interaction spells. We'll see what happens. Snap is really good versus the 2-drop pingers and prowess creatures. Alright, if we had another land, this would be okay, but we have to mulligan. Double stream is not ideal in the opening hand. This is pretty good. Let's keep. Put back the stream. We don't need it right away. I think we probably want to just preordain looking for a Pyroblast or a Blue Blast. That's what we draw. Ideas. Let's preordain looking for a Blue Blast, or because I'm bottoming both of these. Muddle the Mixture is okay. It's pretty slow. They play a Synthesizer. I turn 1 Swift Spear is pretty strong. They rip a Great Furnace, and now the Exile Zone for the relic. The Synthesizer goes here, so it's kind of annoying. Is going to raise me? Okay, Kuldotha. That's bad. They exile a Chain Lightning that they can't cast. I think we're too slow here. Play my land. My expectation is that we get raised and we die. Okay. Oh my god. So maybe we need Moment's Peace. We have a Weather the Storm. That's the turn. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cast a Reckless Impulse. So now it's 7, 8, 9 damage. Plays a Swift Spear. That's 10 damage. They're going to attack. Grab an island. Go to 1. Gain some life. Gain 9 life. Go to 10 again. Alright, we die. So we could Market Festival and then somehow not die, but I don't think there's a way we don't die. So let's see. So I think we need as much speed as possible. So we want the snap and we want the growth spiral. We can maybe trim on the weather storms because we can muddle for them. Okay, I'm gonna do something weird. I'm gonna not play the blue blast. I'm gonna rely on the muddle the mixtures for the raises. We would like to play first. Keep. So we have the combo here. We just need a bounce land. So preordain is pretty good at getting through that. Let's see what happens. Taking 1 game versus burn is pretty nice. What if they mulliganed a bunch in the first game? They mulligan to 6. That's not a huge mull. But without that turn 1 Swift Spear, I guess we had some time. Okay, here we go. Island, preordain. So this could be our green source and a pier. I'm gonna bottom the pier and keep the Lorien. Pass the turn. Playing Epicure, so that's setting them up for turn 2 Kuldotha. Let's cycle, get our Rimewood Falls and play it and pass the turn. Okay, the known Kuldotha, or expected, I mean. We have a Chancery. Go. So if we play the Chancery now, we get hosed by a raise. But I think I'm gonna do it. There's a Synthesizer. We find Implement of Combustion. Plays Implement and a land. No second Kuldotha. So we can go green, play the Chancery, pick up the Rimewood, snap a Coldotha token, untap, untap. Looks like they're not doing anything right now. Okay, pass the turn. So if they don't have a Pyroblast, which they didn't seem to have, and they don't have a raise, we could win. Right now they only have 3 creatures, so Bushwhacker would be 8 damage. They find a Forge Chanter, so that's going to tap them out. Come on. Playing the Forge Chanter and playing a land, so maybe potentially leaving up a Pyroblast. Let's float a green. Attempt to peer. Get rid of their Exile Zone stuff. So clearly they have a Pyroblast in hand. Or they're just sitting around waiting. I mean, we can't really play around a Pyroblast. What are you going to do? They have 4 cards in hand, so if they have Pyroblast, they probably are going to kill us next turn. My confusion is they didn't do anything on the last turn. Okay, take a peer. Took them about a minute to respond there, so they could just be doing multiple things at once. Okay, yeah, they're double queued, they said. Take a peer again. We're looking for ideas. There's an ideas unbound. So I think we probably need to stream ourselves. Putting back peer, peer, peer. Lorien. Draw 3 cards. We have so many lands in hand right now. Okay, we can muddle. Grab another ideas. But we need more mana. We're drawing 3 cards again. We have some floating mana. Okay, now we can. Okay, we can play land, enchantment, green. We have 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Green, green. Growth Spiral first. Play the Growth Chamber. We can pick up this. We can splice this Puppetry. Untap this, untap this. Draw. Okay, so now we are going to Hail Mary our Lorien Revealed here. 1, 2. Okay, phew. That was luck, 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 luck. So let's draw. Pyroblast would wreck us in that moment as well. We used 1 Stream of Thought, and remember we went down to 2 Stream of Thoughts total. We still have this Weather the Storm here. Let's do this. Here again. I'm looking for Stream of Thought, but the problem is that if I have to actually muddle, we've played 1, 2, 3 ideas and bounds. I guess I'm going to muddle for the last ideas right now. Draw 3. Okay, we find a Dawn's Reflection. And a second Puppetry. Pass, splice here. And now we have the green. So finding the deep analysis is pretty good. They just scooped it up. That was lucky. I don't think we had it. Let's see, it was on the top 4. Yeah, we probably were going to fizzle and then just weather for a bajillion and then just chill. Like, 'cause we also could have muddled for a double peer. We could have maybe got there. Phew. All right, 2-0. We're here in round 3 on the draw. We have 1 bounce land, so we have to mulligan. This is probably fine. We're going to put back the Chancery. Probably just lead on the Rimewood Falls, and our opponent is playing the land destruction, so we're going to simply cry. Evolving Wilds pass. I can't kill my land this turn. Got him! So the last time that I played this matchup, I just scooped. Here I'm not going to scoop. I'm just going to show you how absolutely garbage this matchup is. Grab a forest. So the one thing I am looking for is a growth spiral. so that I can play out my island and then Growth Spiral Chancery pick up the land that they're trying to destroy. I'm gonna snap. It's not terrible. Not great though. We're gonna get rid of the Arbor Elf because that represents 4 mana for them. Pass the turn. They replay the Arbor Elf. Cool. Now they're going to blow up my land with an Acid Moss. Wow. Power. We're gonna cycle, grab an island, draw for turn, lay out the Rimewood Falls, pass the turn. Now they're probably going to play the Avenging Hunter or a Boarding Party. Both of them are pretty bad. Boarding Party is 12 damage over 2 turns, and Avenging Hunter is a lot. They just decided to go for an Acid Moss. Okay, you know, you got a not very powerful play, but that's fine. So let's see, they have one more card in hand, and if they have Land Destruction spell, they would cast it. So it seems like they don't have it. They did not play the Avenging Hunter. So we're going to start playing out our bounce lands and just praying that we don't get hit. So the best for us would be a snap. So we could snap the Arbor Elf, play out the bounce land, and then we want to draw into exactly Ideas Unbound and try to win. But they have Boarding Party into Arbor Elf, so it's 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 10 next turn, and that's the game. Bonk. Cool. Bring in some counter spells. Snaps are fine. Don't really need this one. And I'm going to cut a snap. On the play, we have no land keep. So this is not amazing. But we have a bunch of lands. Let's put back the Chancery. Play the Rimewood Falls first. So we have a bunch of basics to play out. Opponent's going to have a turn 2 land destruction spell. Play land, pass the turn. Just trying to grab islands until we can counterspell them and then go off. We have all the pieces here. Well, not all the pieces. We're looking for the Market Festival, of course. Let's Llanowar Visionary. So that's not a land destruction spell, which is good. Let's cycle for an island. And then grab a forest. We have a Muddle now. Pass the turn. We can counter 1 land destruction spell. So do we want to hang on to the Lorien Revealed? Maybe. There's a Wild Growth. I think I probably just want to cycle the Lorien Revealed for another island. They're doing nothing. They're just attacking for 2. I don't understand. 5 mana available. Counter. Cycle for an island. Okay, Deep Analysis is not terrible. We can Deep Analysis to draw some cards, looking for counter spells. We find a snap. We have more land drops. Keep making land drops. There's a relic. You gonna crack that relic? And she cracked that relic. No! Just gonna let it happen. Interesting. There's an Avenging Hunter. Alright, so if we snap the Avenging Hunter right now, that's not very helpful. Close to winning. Let's Deep Analysis. Peer through depths. Play the Chamber. Pick up this. We're going to pass the turn. The relic could hose me a little bit. I'm going to discard the Chancery. I know this is 5, 6, 7 damage. So this is our last turn to be able to do anything regardless. Okay, they're going to make their Visionary bigger. We can snap this and then peer tap that. That's kind of neat. Tap that. This. Take no damage. Looks like we might just Pyroblast it here. Okay, take the ideas. Your creature is tapped. So we have to rip exactly Dawn's Reflection. So we go Island, play the Dawn's Reflection here, and then go Ideas twice and try to win the game. We just bottomed 2 Dawn's Reflections off of that pier, which is sad. They have 5 mana, 6 mana. Plays a Generous Ent. They get a food token. Next turn we're going to 8, and then we're getting attacked for 10, so we will be dead. Plays an Arbor Elf. 1 card in hand, which is the 3-drop. Find Ideas Unbound. So we have to just jam it. Looking for snaps. Growth Spiral. Alright, concede. On to round 4. So land destruction is very, very good against my deck because it's just trying to play lands and have them live. And you know, it is what it is. If you are expecting to play against a bunch of land destruction, you could go to the sideboard and add more counter spells potentially. Like over here, just more counter spells. Growth Spiral are okay. We just didn't get a very good good run there. Now we're versus Ito 01 in round 4. Okay, man. We'll keep. Opponent says, Satan, I love you. Thank you. Many thanks. Appreciate it a lot. We're gonna go. So my plan here is to try to ramp out this market festival. So I'm gonna play the Rimewood Falls, see what happens. Potentially cycle the Lorien Revealed for an island. I can play the island or the Evolving Wilds. Then I can, like, if we can potentially just play the Growth Chamber on turn 2 after cycling for an island, and that gives us snap into Market Festival on turn 3. Okay. Glacial Floodplain. Alright, that means I'm going to cycle for an island. It could be a Jeskai deck. I'm going to preordain here. Don't want either of these at the moment, I think. Bottom them both. They cast a preordain. They could potentially be familiars. No, it's Jeskai. That's not great though. So let's just Growth Spiral. Lay out the Evolving Wilds, play another Evolving Wilds, pass the turn. They play an Augur of Bolas. They find a Scred. That's good that they found a Scred. That's not a very good card for them to have here. Got an island. Let's grab another island. This way, the Wildfire, we can just grab a forest off. Play land. It's Dawn's Reflection. Pass the turn. They could Spell Pierce. No Spell Pierce for our opponent. We're going to Lorien Revealed. Probably should have not like let that happen. So we don't have any parts of our combo at the moment. So it's nice that they wildfired my basic, because I just get another basic. But now we're out of basics, which is also not nice. They wildfired. They didn't get to ramp with their wildfire, which I like. Ow. Hurt my shoulder the other day. Okay. Pick up a land. Let's hold this Growth Spiral. We could potentially Growth Spiral and pick up the land they're targeting. Play another Augur Bolas. We're looking to draw into, let's say, run another Scred, so 2 blanks in their hand. But that did draw them a card, get them deeper in their deck. Alright, let's just Growth Spiral now. Play this. Pick up a land. Pass the turn. So I could potentially... I don't want to play into a counterspell right now. They preordain. They have 5 mana available. 2 Screds. They went top bottom on the preordain. Gets in for 2. Still doing nothing. I'm going to make land drops. Pick up my forest. Pass the turn. They're evoking a Muldrifter. If they go for the... We're just going to snap the Muldrifter in response to the Ephemerate. That puts the Ephemerate into the graveyard, and they're going to have to discard the hand size. No, they play land. Oh, we have a lot of mana, so we could... Let's go here, see if they counter. The Ideas Unbound. I'm going to draw a card. Has to appear. Puppetry. Let it go Market Festival. They could counterspell here. They don't counterspell. I'm gonna play an island, and then I'm gonna Market Festival my other bounce land. Just trying to spread it out so that one wildfire doesn't wreck me. We got one wildfire. Pain in the butt though. 3 mana. They evoke a Mulldrifter. Are they going to Ephemerate? They have another Ephemerate. Okay, let's see if they have a land. Because if they don't have an untapped land for a counterspell, but they do. Por supuesto. Okay. Yep. Just classic Jeskai. We're just gonna go for it and see if they have the counter. Concede. So we need the counter spells. Getting rid of the snaps. We want Blue Elemental Blast. I do like the Giga Drowse as well. That's 62 cards though. We might not necessarily need the Growth Spirals. We got kind of hosed by having all of our basics out of our deck early. I'm gonna cut 2 Growth Spirals. So we have 4 ways to counter. I'm gonna keep the Growth Spiral in the deck. Okay, so we have 6 counter spells, 3 ramps, 1 Giga Drowse. We could also cut 1 Ponder for the Growth Spiral. Keep that. I guess I'll keep. I'm on the play, so my bounce land's not going to wreck me that much. We have a counter spell. Land pass. Obviously, we're looking for a green source. I'm just going to play the Chancery. Pass the turn. If they have the turn 2 Wildfire off Mountain into Island, then sucks to be us. They randomly bolt us. Good for you. They got the Wildfire. It's frustrating, but you know, that's the turn. I should have Growth Spiraled. Whoops. Preordain. Was a land. I Growth Spiral. You're gonna Pyro. Whatever, man. 5. I almost passed my turn. That was really scary. Okay. Wildfire themselves. Let's muddle. Okay. There's a land. Augur Bolus. There's a Brainstorm. I'm playing the Growth Chamber out and then picking up the island, or the forest. We have 1 more basic left in the deck, but I want to counterspell a Drifter or an Archaeomancer here. Goodbye. No thank you. Pass the turn. They get in. Play Island. Let's Dawn's Reflection here. That way we can still play the counterspell. Mulldrifter? Not today. No thanks. Pass the turn. Play a mountain. It's in for 1. Preordain's a nice pickup. So we find Giga Drowse and Preordain. Top and top. Let's Preordain again. Falling Wilds bottom. Take the Giga Drowse, I guess. Land. Let's attempt to peer. We do find the Puppetry. Pass the turn. We Brainstorm. So we have a big Giga Drowse lined up. We just need to be able to Dawn's Reflection. And then because this one here is only making mana neutral with the Ideas Unbound, because this costs 3 and this makes 3, they Brainstorm, play a bridge. They're going to Wildfire my basic. That's annoying. Grab another basic. Pass the turn. Oh, Wildfire. I dislike. Pass the turn. Pick up this. So we're just looking for a bounce land. Or I mean not a bounce land, a reflection. They're just sitting on all their lands. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Find the festival. Let's pass the turn. Trying to find an opening here. They don't do anything. Into Market Festival here. course, they have the counterspell. I'm gonna play Growth Spiral and see what happens. Oh, jeez. Okay. Reveals a Lorien Revealed. That's really big for them. They just get to take their time and not do anything because we're kind of the beatdown, I guess. We had two fun, good early games. We're going to Giga Drowse, replicate, tap their two red sources, and then pray for the best. This one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. We can Ideas Unbound. Oh man. Dawn's Reflection. What a rip. Draw. There we go. There we go. Pick this up. Roll 3 again. Market Festival. We have 6 mana, right? So we have to go Stream of Thought ourselves. Now we're going to die to a Spell Pierce. Put back Stream, Ideas, Peer. And then Hail Mary, Preordain. We find an Ideas Unbound and a Market Festival, but I think I'm going to bottom the Festival right now. Draw 3 cards. Looking for another Arcane here. Ugh. We're going to Ponder. Looking for an Arcane. We find a Peer. Now we can Peer. Untap a bunch of lands. And another Peer. Or a Lorien. But we want the Peer. We have Lorien in hand. Okay, we're untapping our lands and casting a Peer through Depths. Find another Ideas Unbound. I want that. Okay. And I tap my lands and make some mana. I'm casting Ideas and untapping my green Karoos. So now we are sitting on potential whiff point. We're going to Preordain, double Muddle. Let's cast the Lorien, draw our double Muddles. Okay, we have Growth Spiral. We can spiral in our basic. Reflection this. Muddle. See what we have left. Transmute. We have double Ideas, double Peer. 2 Stream of Thoughts left in the deck. Okay, let's draw some cards. That did not go well. Bunch of mana. So I think I'm going to Deep Analysis myself. Draw 2. We are trying to find Stream of Thought. Okay, we're going to Peer and untap. Take the Stream. The reason we're taking the Stream here is because we have Muddle in hand. Market Festival. So we're going to Stream of Thought ourselves. Or them. Whatever. We're going to Stream Replicate 1. You. 1 on me. Okay. I'm going to put back Stream, Ideas. And then we're going to put back the 4th Stream, Ideas, Peer. Okay. Then we muddle for the Ideas. And go off more. Draw some cards. We drew double Stream. Oh, geez. Okay. Stream of Thought, you. Or back Ideas, Stream, Peer. Draw 3 cards with the Lorien. Whoop. Now we have triple Puppetry. Okay. So now we're definitely making a bunch of mana. Untap. Cast my Peer through Depths. Grabbing Ideas Unbound. Now we're making a bunch more mana. And move all of our lands over to the side. Doodle-doo. We're going to draw 3 cards. That's okay, and then I'm just holding the yes key so it auto untaps all these things. Just click all my lands and add more mana again. Scroll to the right. Okay. Let's Peer, see what's in the deck. I really thought it was over, but we got kind of a good spot where they had to, they used their entire hand, they cast that Lorien Reveal, and then I was able to Giga Drowse their last 2 lands. Okay, draw some more cards. Unfortunately, we don't have, but we could just stream them out right now. Yeah, let's just stream them. Boom. So 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. So we have to replicate 6 times. Hopefully they can't kill us on their upkeep. You. Put back all my spells. Now I'm just putting back more spells, and then I'm just going to let the rest of them resolve. 2, 0. Pass the turn. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We cast 8 Ideas Unbound this turn. Sick. 1, 2, 3. Discarding my entire hand. And they're dead. Sweet. So what are we looking at? 4 counter spells. 3 Ephemerate. 1 Destroy Evil. 1, 2, 3. Only 3. Oh, 4 Red Blast. 4 Red Blast, 4 counter spell. Apparently no preordain, no dispel or what's space? Still lightning bolts in the deck. No dispel or spell pierce. They said, I know you like to click. I know you like to click, Jacob. I know you like to click, Calicais. Let's just move on. All right. I still think that having more growth spirals could be good. You want to just keep getting out ahead of them. So let's put in a growth spiral over another ponder and submit. It is pretty sweet. He said, what a deck, man. It is nice. So we have only 1 land. We're going to mull. Okay, this is pretty nice. Put back the stream. Land for an island. So if we grow Spiral Chancery, pick up the land. They don't think it. What? I said it's a nice deck, and they said, I don't think so. We have potential muddle. Looks like they're going to wildfire their own land here. Grabbing probably the plains. Yep. So we grab an island. Play our island. Grow Spiral. Put the Growth Chamber into play. Pick up a land. This is nice because now we have extra Growth Spiral. And really start ramping up. Land. That's the turn. We have a muddle. Okay, lightning bolt's fine. Doesn't affect us drastically. 3 mana. Okay, they're evoking a drifter. We're going to counterspell the Ephemerate. Pass the turn. Then we're gonna play Chancery, picking up the island. Grow Spiral. Put the island into play. Cast a Preordain. Puppetry is good. Cast another Preordain. Pier is good. Preordain is good. So top both. Pass the turn. So if they tap out 1, 2, 3, 4, we could win this next turn if they tap out. Obviously, we don't really want to just jam all of our bounce lands into more wildfires. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They cast Archaeomancer, getting back Ephemerate. So they can start ephemerating for the wildfire, which is a pain in the A. So this is saying, if I try to go off here, I'm hoping they don't have Red Blast. Ephemerate for wildfire is such a frustrating maneuver. Preordain. We've muddled the mixture. Bottom. Top this. Play the Chancery. Pick up the basic. Pass the turn. So they're going to go Wildfire. Dick move. Counter. They have their own counter. Grab an island. They Ephemerate. 4 cards in hand, so they have to not have counterspell. Gets back Wildfire. Well, good for you. Okay. No, okay, it was good. Put that back there. Pass the turn. This is our last chance here. They've got the Ephemerate Wildfire lock. We're gonna go Market Festival. Do you have the counterspell? I've got the concede button. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. See you in the next round. Good times. All right, 2 and 2. All right, round 5. We're 2 and 2. Stream of Thought. I think this is probably not a hand we want to keep, but maybe it's fine. Let's keep it. They do have 2 lands. Oh no, it's burn. Oh no. Land. Pass the turn. We are looking for a bounce land now. Pass again. Because bounce land plus snap is nice versus this blast runner. Blast runner's going to get in for 1. Okay. Land into blast runner again. Okay, we find the forest. Opponent's going to attack for 2. Go to 17. What do you got in hand? I don't understand. Weird. Grab our forest. And then draw for turn. Preordain. I guess a growth spiral will be okay here. So bottom this. Top the growth chamber. I can just play the growth chamber out. Pick up the forest. I can discard the forest or the island. I think discarding the forest is fine. Let's just discard the island with extras. So they have Lava Dart, which means that they can sacrifice the land to make 6 damage on the next turn. They were sitting on double Lava Dart. Okay. Plays a Lotus Petal, 3 cards in hand. They're going to Cold Dotha for a lot of damage. Swing, 6. They have 2 damage in the graveyard. They play a Mutagenic Growth. We take 8. Currently it's 7. We're going to take 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So we're simply dead here. Snap this. Let's cast a Pier. Looking for another snap. We found a snap. Any order. Play the land. Go ahead and snap the other one. So we're not totally dead. And then looks like I'm just going to jam this Ideas. Cast a Preordain. Bottom, bottom. Pass the turn. Discard, discard. Discard, I guess. Doesn't really matter, like, because we're just a little bit too slow. They are going to be able to play their creatures and kill us. I'm just going to concede. Draw some cards. Yeah. So, the question is, Snap's obviously not where we want to be. We do want Weather the Storms, potentially. And they're going to be playing Raises and stuff like that. My question is, do I want the Moment's Peace? Because they seem to be kind of relatively weak to the Moment's Peace, but at the same time, that doesn't help us that much. I think I want the 3 Blue Blast. Trim on 1 Reflection. Ponder. So Blue Blast, Weather the Storm. Let them burn themselves out. After mulligan. I guess I can keep this hand. Keep and put back the Muddle. So Rimewood Falls, pass the turn. We're looking for some land off the Ponder. Any land. Lorien Revealed would not be very good, but bounce land would be a lot of value. Plays a Blast Runner. So we're trying to fade Raises, of course. We already found the bounce land. Ponder. Another Growth Spiral. Okay. I'll just keep all this stuff. Play the bounce land. Pick up my land. Then go Rimewood Falls, Growth Spiral, play the Chancery. Play an Epicure. Do they not have land 2? They do have land 2, of course. Okay. They're going to just crack this so that they can have the 3 damage. Alright. Gets in. So, I'm going to play the Rimewood Falls and pass. You know, there's no real reason to play the Growth Spiral early other than to not walk into a Pyroblast, I guess, but if they cast a bunch of spells, maybe we want to weather the storm here. We cast a Synthesizer, and it reveals a Mountain. So they play their Mountain. They're going to crack the Synthesizer to a Quildotha Rebirth, finding a red Elemental Blast. Get in for 4. But I want to just gain 9 here. I guess we'll just gain 9. Pass the turn. We're at 21. Play the Chancery. Picking up the land. Play the Growth Spiral. Funny because I talked about the Red Blast and then they exile the Red Blast. They just have Red Blast in hand. Okay. Whatever. Let's turn again. Okay, they cast a Swift Spear, so they could just go Bushwhacker, Lava Dart, you're dead. Lava Dart from hand. Lava Dart, Lava Dart, Lava Dart, so that's 1 billion damage. Right now it's 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I don't know what it's at. What's our damage? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They're trying to spread out their Lava Darts. We were pretty close. If any of those Growth Spirals had resolved, we could have maybe gotten there. Because we now have the Market Festival, so. Oh well. I guess maybe I should have played. No, they had the Red Blast in hand anyway. Ugh. I guess I should have end-stepped the Growth Spiral so that I could have had this stuff and then I would have been able to get there the next turn. We finished 2 and 3. In the end, I felt like the Lorien Revealed package was not really any better. I really like having the ability to fix your hand constantly with the Brainstorm and Ponder. Just don't know what the best way is to make the deck faster. This was the other option I was thinking about where I was playing like 8 Accelerants and 7 and 7 here, plus a couple of Lorien Revealed, which could be okay. There's definitely a lot of options. Hope that you enjoyed. I do like this deck a lot. We got kind of wrecked by Land Destruction and by Wildfire, which is not unexpected. And then we got torched by Super Fast Burn. So that is another thing that can get you. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.